Okay folks, welcome back. Today I want to quickly show you how to import a CSV file into Access, which we're going to use to learn the basics of databases. Okay, so first things first, go on the VLE and get the file. It says here the file is here, and the video below on how to import it into Access is the one we're making right now. So it'll soon be there as you hear it right now. So down here you see afc.csv is there. Okay, now I'm quickly going to go to a folder, to my downloads folder, and I want to put this on the desktop. Okay, so where is it hidden? There we are, desktop. Perfect. That is now there, and I can close that. Next, go to Access, Microsoft Access. A good place to learn the very basics of databases. Okay, create a database, call it something you like. I am going to call mine AFC Wimbledon, without the curly dash in there. AFC Wimbledon, sitting right there. Create it, here we are. And now my nice new table will be right there. Okay, I've got all these menus up here. We want the one that says external data. Okay, so external data, and you want a text file. CSV stands for something. It stands for comma separated values file. Okay, so firstly, file name, press browse, and then go to wherever you saved it to. I saved mine in desktop. There we are, AFC. So double click, and there we are. Leave that as it is. Nothing needs to change on the rest of these. Press OK. And it will now ask how these are split up. Well, they're split up using commas, you can may be able to see below. So that's fine. That's perfect. And now it says, how are they divided? And you say, yep, they're divided by commas. And the first row contains field names. So now at the top, you've got first name, last name, positions, country, caps, and appearances. Okay, so press next. And now it'll ask you to do some settings. We can do it later in Access, so don't worry about that too much for now. Okay, and we'll say here no primary key. Okay, we're going to learn about primary keys in our next session. Okay, but for now, let's keep it simple. Ignore the primary key. Okay, and then give it a name. I'm going to call my table name players. So players are now sitting there, and that is now made. Hopefully, so here we are on the left. You see table 1, which is one we've got open here, and we have got players. If I go to players, and yep, here's all the information sitting right here. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that an Access table is a bit like Microsoft Excel. And in some ways, I can see why they'd say that. It's got rows, it's got columns, it's got data. It can even do graphs if you ask it nicely. But for databases, there is a huge difference. And the difference is you have to tell the computer what type and what size of data you've got for each of these. Okay, so example, let's go to home. And up here, under top left-hand corner, under Views, if I click on the arrow and go to Design View, I can set up how I want each one to be. Okay, now you'll see, guys, that up here, first name, last name, positions, country, these have all been declared as short text. But if I wanted to, I could change these to any one of these. Okay, now there's lots of reasons why we need them, but one reason is to make our database efficient. Now by default, Access gives every single field 255 characters of space, and that space is reserved and taken in the memory even if you use it or not. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't think of a single name in English, or any language actually, which is 255 characters long. I would say at a push, probably a double-barreled name would be 20, maybe. So I'm going to change my field size to 20. Okay, so I have now set the data type as short text, and I've set the field size to 20. And last name, well, again, I'm going to put 20 in there. Positions. Well, on this database, some people have got 2 positions in there. If I go back to view and click on datasheet view, I have to save. That's fine. Press yes. Okay, that's fine. We can see the positions, and some people have got 2 positions in here. So I'm going to go back to the design view by clicking on the set square and pencil up here, and I am going to select that as, I'll give them 30 characters for positions, because they might have 2 or 3 positions they can play. Country, I can't think of a country with more than 20 letters in it. And then these 2 are both numbers, and the size of the number is entirely down to the computer. But one thing to point out here, guys, is that you can select the type of number. Now, as you may remember, guys, we have doubles or decimals, and we have integers. Now, you get a cap when you play for your country, a very proud moment for any footballer. But no one gets 2.5 caps. If you want to substitute, you will get a cap. So there's no such thing as half a cap. So we're going to go for integer, or a whole number. If it would be a decimal number, then we could go for a decimal number or a double, which is another word for decimal numbers, okay? But because it's a whole number, we're going to call ours integers, okay? And equally for appearances, no one makes half an appearance, guys. It's either a whole appearance or no appearance. So, yep, again here, we've got long integer, okay? So, now, if I click on view, hopefully, it'll ask me a lot of silly questions, but all the data is now there and organized nicely, okay? Just make sure we can see it. There we go. The next step is to start doing queries, which we're going to come to in our next video. So thank you for watching. Best of British luck with this task, and see you soon.